Hello, my nasties. Welcome back to another vlog. What a time it has been in the previous weeks since I have uploaded a vlog. It's quite the lapse between vlogs this time, and that's just because I needed to take a little step back and rearrange my thoughts before I continued my house hunt. So before we get into this vlog, I am inserting footage of my signed copies, my signed bundle copies of Glam Noir. I actually added these to the shop in my previous vlog, and they are a little over halfway sold out. So thank you so much to those of you who have purchased. I have 2 in the mail right now as I speak, so those will be arriving very soon to the recipients. And if you've been wanting a signed copy, they are available. And signed copies of Luna Soleil will be coming shortly as well. Now, a little disclaimer. I filmed the footage for this vlog up until a few days before the release of Luna Soleil. So Luna Soleil will not be receiving any feature in this vlog. You may be thinking, oh, it's a new vlog. Karla's going to get into Luna Soleil this time. Nope, I'm not going to. Only because this vlog was filmed before its release. In my next vlog, we'll chit chat about it. But for now, I just wanted to put that in here, that this vlog spans back several weeks. And the reason for that is because as I said, I needed to take a break because you know that I've been hitting my house hunting search very, very, very hard. And it has been an extreme disappointment. I will not put it mildly. And one of my downfalls over the past decade has been I've found myself losing myself in stagnation because I was so comfortable for the longest time where I was ignoring all of the signs that I needed to move, that my soul was crying out for something different, for something more, but I ignored it. I became one of those things, one of those people that I dislike the most. Not because they're bad people, but the people who allow themselves to get stuck in something that's familiar and comfortable. And my familiar, comfortable place had been Palm Springs, even though I don't belong here anymore. Okay, well there, because now I'm a little bit outside of the town center. But anyway, we've had that discussion. So now it's my fully returning to the self that I was about 10-ish years ago, where it was anything goes. I follow my heart wherever I want it to take me, and my heart is saying, you know what? You are not a conventional person. You know this. You've known this forever. So why were you looking for a conventional way to live? No, pursue what you wanted 10 years ago, which is a totally unconventional lifestyle. Go get your freaking tiny house. Go become that trailer park princess that you've always wanted to be. But keep it diva. Keep it diva, because we like things nice. But of course, it sounds like an oxymoron. Diva worthy trailer, diva worthy tiny house. They exist, though. They exist. It's just that in California it's very difficult to find, and I'm running into those issues. And so here's the thing. As soon as you start running into resistance, that's when you know you need to change course. And that's simply where I am now. And in this vlog, you are going to see me actually hit my basically the final nail in the coffin before I change course. I'm still in the pursuit of a tiny house. I'm still in pursuit of all of that. But the way that I was going about it is going to change a little bit. Now my parameters of absolutely needing A, B, and C, X, Y, and Z in order for me to be happy, we're going to kick that out the door, and we're going to kind of go about finding my new home in a roundabout way. So the rigid way, the rigid checklist that I had, I want this, and this, and this, and this, and this, or I will not be happy. Crinkling up that paper, throwing it in the garbage, because we all know that it's just not me. We're falling into that rigidity. Baby, that's not how it works. So in this vlog, you're going to see me continuing the house search. We're going to squeeze in a haircut. We're going to continue the house search. You are going to see the footage from my Patreon Sticky Claw Sticker Club goodies from the month of March, from the end of March, and just a little bit of studio work. So buckle up, join me, enjoy it. Or this is not really necessarily an enjoyable, fun vlog, but hey, at least join me. It is important for me to bring you guys on this journey and to be transparent. Sometimes it's just not all, sunshine and big monstrous unicorns on my planet, and I need to share that with you all, because being an artist, I fear that some people think it's always perfect. It's not. it's not. And that's okay. It's just part of being an artist. So buckle up. Let's go. And I will add to that by saying it is not always easy. In fact, it can be very difficult at times, but it is always, always, always worth the struggle and the headache to pursue one's dreams. That is the key here. I want to bring you along for the good, the bad, and to prove that following your heart is always worth it. As corny as it sounds, guys, but it is true. You have seen in real time how stifling my spirit has set me back, how it has led to some not so good things occurring, and now we are remedying that, and I'm bringing you on that journey in real time. Okay, now without further ado, let us vlog. She's just all about the leopard print today. So today, I'm on my way to the post office. I've got lots of packages for my vintage shop for Coconati. I've got clothes going out, and I have a hair appointment. Yay! I am long overdue for a haircut. So that is what we are going to do, and we are all aware of my struggles. Yes, my tiny house struggles that I have been documenting this year. Specifically, my struggle of finding a place to put a tiny house, because I'm in California, laws, blah, 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 blah. One cannot simply purchase a plot of land and put it on there. It's illegal, it's stupid, it's bureaucracy, it's all that crap. But the house can legally be placed in a mobile home park, and I've been looking for a park to park it. I haven't found one that I like, but the universe is speaking to me. It's speaking to me, guys. I know that sounds silly. I'm being facetious here, but this weekend is Tiny House Fest. Tiny House Fest is a gathering. It is a fest of tiny house dwellers, nomads, van lifers, all of that sort of thing. So I thought, well, how serendipitous is this? So I am in San Diego this weekend for sourcing for my vintage shop and then for Tiny Fest. So fingers crossed. I've been feeling a bit deflated, not disillusioned yet, but certainly deflated. And I'm not quite at the point of being discouraged either, but I'm just a little, my little Karla balloon is feeling deflated in terms of the whole tiny house situation. So we're going to hopefully put we're going to sprinkle a little bit of positivity on my search at Tiny Fest this weekend. I hope. So we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Wow. Wowie, wow. Can we have a moment of appreciation for my amazing, killer, fabulous, fantastic hairdresser? Look at this. Wild. She's just such a miracle worker. God, I love her. Chris, you're never watching this. She doesn't even know that I have a YouTube channel, probably. Have I ever? I don't think I've ever told her. Anyway. Oh, she's amazing. Look at this. Anyway, her name is Chris. Chris with a K. She's incredible. I mean, with a K. Naturally, she's going to be a fabulous. Anyway, I love it. It looks so good. Yeah. I should give you a better look. Is this a better look? Can you see? Is this a better view? I never like aiming my phone at my camera like this when I'm in the car for vanity reasons. Let's keep it real. Well, okay. The first reason is definitely a vanity reason. The angle is incredibly unflattering. I don't want anyone looking up at my chin and up my nose when I'm speaking. And also, when the sun is out, because obviously it's raining today, it creates very harsh shadows, which makes everything look worse. And then I'm a human being, and I have skin texture, and I have, scarring, acne scarring, and the shadows make everything look exponentially worse, and it's just, it's terrible. And so those are the vanity reasons, or the vanity reason. But I also think this is a more interesting angle. Seeing where I'm going. If I'm in the vlog going somewhere, wouldn't you prefer to see my manicure of the week and whatever jewelry I'm wearing? Of course, I'm not wearing jewelry today. An outfit view, and also where I am, because the landscape always changes. So anyway, Heading to get, what do I want right now? Do I want food? I'm kind of in the mood for, I thought I wanted sushi, but pho sounds very good because it's cold, comfort food in the cold. Sushi still sounds really good though. I don't know. We're on a quest for food at the moment. So we got the errands done, post office, hair. Now we need to feed the beast. Good afternoon, my nasties. We are on the way to go look at some dollhouses. Yay! The universe, it has a funny way of pulling strings, right? So we know I've been struggling with trying to locate a space on which to legally park a tiny house, a tiny home, that whole thing. And in San Diego, every year they hold it's a convention of sorts. It's called Tiny House Fest. Bunch of tiny house builders, enthusiasts, tiny house dwellers, and van life nomad type people attend this event. I have no desire to be a van life nomad. That's not for me, but I'm definitely interested in the tiny houses, as we all know, yes? So I've been feeling a bit deflated with the search to find a place, but all hope is not lost. So in my state of deflation, I'm at least going to lift my spirits by going to see some tiny homes in person. Yes, I have seen some in person before, but it never hurts to see more and meet people in the scene, if you will, and see new builders. So let's check it out. Oh, lessons in trusting your gut and listening to your intuition, right? That's what this entire tiny house journey is turning out to be. And you would think that I would be more disappointed and upset and this is that and the other, but you all, I cannot stress this enough that yes, ignoring your intuition is stupid and it leads to more difficulty, but also it is very important to remain flexible. And I'm learning this. I've been learning it the hard way over the previous year and a half. And now it's just funny because Miss Little Rigid with the dominatrix hair, I'm learning to be more go with the flow, if you will. And this is who I was 10 years ago. It's funny because it's that relentless free spirit that just randomly said, you know what you're going to do today? You're going to go to Palm Springs today. Or rather, I didn't even plan to go to Palm Springs. I said, you're going to get in your car today and you're going to drive on a freeway that you've never been on and just drive. Just drive. Just drive. And I ended up in Palm Springs in the middle of summer. It was my first trip ever. Fell in love with it. And I said, you know what? I don't know what it is, but I want to be here. So I did. Less than 6 months later, I finagled everything in my life and I ended up in Palm Springs. And then somehow while I was living there, that impulsive follow your heartness that I had stopped. And this is the journey that we're on. We are getting myself back to that because I've never felt happier than when I've been steadfastly following what it is that I feel in my heart that I need to do. It's the artist journey. How poetic, yeah? And that's what it is. And I'm bringing you guys along for that. And it's a hard lesson because unfortunately in the 10 years since that happened, everything has become more expensive. Everything has become exponentially more difficult. But I am the sparkly Karla Roach. I will figure out a way. And look at this. How apropos. Here comes a dumbass Cybertruck. The signs from the universe, right? We are trying to get away from conventional living, billionaire assholes. We don't want a mortgage. We don't want that shit, right? And you are along for the ride. We love a palm tree shot, yes? Gratuitous palm tree shots. We are in California, Southern California to be exact. We are in San Diego. Okay, where do I park? God damn it. Meantime, while I try to figure things out, I already see a couple that I would like to see. Yay, yeah. Okay. Look at these little itty bitty things. Oh, these are RVs. Oh, look at that little teeny tiny box. Cute. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh, I did not bring an umbrella. No, she didn't bring an umbrella. I'm wearing sunscreen, but no. Okay, where to park? This is one of the models that I really enjoy. The best finishes, high quality everything, better quality than most stick-built homes. But, I'm not going to do it. Too small for the price at this point, unfortunately. Such a damn disappointment because I love everything about this, even the countertop sparkle. But you know what? Taking notes because I can always purchase countertops like this to put in whatever other thing I end up living in. So anyways, just enjoy the views of a tiny house if you've never seen one before. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Tiny Fest, cute. I'm in and out of there. I don't linger. I'm sure I got subpar footage because I literally just zipped about. I'm a creature on a mission. I know what I want. And I saw one of the models that I have been seriously considering purchasing for myself. It has gone up $10,000 in just a few months. So at this point, they are rivaling the cost of a condo. So why am I even considering going this route? Crazy. But yeah, it's I don't know what to think right now because living an unconventional lifestyle means that I don't have consistent income for a loan. So if I need to, I have a good chunk of savings. I have more than enough for a deposit, but if anyone even considers me for a loan, it's going to be an awful loan. Am I just going to have to save and pay completely, or she's a little deflated again. In a good mood though, kind of, because I saw the unit that I've been eyeballing in person and it's absolutely beautiful. But 10 grand more? Yikes. Just 5 years ago, which I understand is a long time and things go up in price. 5 years ago, the thing was 50 grand. Now it's 80 grand. Why didn't I buy it 5 years ago? Why didn't I buy it 5 years ago? All right, let's get the hell out of here. And now we package a couple of orders and work on some stickers to make myself feel better. Late at night, as always, I enjoy working early morning or late at night. I think I told you this, right? And unfortunately, that means horrible lighting, but you can see what I'm doing, just packaging a couple of little orders, and then I will be shortly inserting a clip of the Patreon Sticky Claw Sticker Club stickers that went out for March. They are so cute. I mean, they're all cute. I don't make things I don't personally like. I've done this previously where I will design a sticker and I end up disliking it and I completely scrap it at the last minute to make something that I want. I'm just not, for better or worse, I just don't like to do things just to do them. And so anyway, for these particular stickers, I made some extras to match the primary sticker, which are these little cuties here. These are not available in my store. These were just little additional add-ons, but aren't they cute? Little flowery skull. Because the theme for March, I had sent out the Lunar Viper stickers, which you will see, or rather not the Lunar Viper, I'm sorry. Lunar Viper was for January or February. Was it February? Shit, I don't even remember. So the Lunar Viper got a Solar Viper sister, but in addition to that, I also made my my Victorian springtime funeral girl stickers, which you will see shortly here. Oh my god, they're so cute. So anyway, just some sticker making going on. This is the sassy springtime funeral that went out, also available in the shop if you would like to purchase one for yourself. And this is the Solar Cobra. Did I say Solar Viper earlier? I meant to say Solar Cobra if I did. Anyway, this is the sticker sheet and the die cuts that are meant to be companion pieces to the Lunar Viper sticker sheet that had gone out in months prior. Now I have to say, if you like this design, these are exclusive to my Patreon patrons. So the sticker sheet, they're just not available anymore. They are only available for Sticky Claw Sticker Club members during the month that they are released. Every once in a while, I will release the primary die cut in my shop, but in this instance, I kept it exclusive. So none of this is available. Please don't go join Patreon in hopes of getting either one of these designs, because they are no longer available. I just wanted to document them for my own sake and then to share with those of you who are curious to see. Maybe you're not into stickers, but you like seeing my designs. Well, here you go. Sticker making to the rescue as always. I don't care how much adulting is going on in my life. I don't care. Stickers will always make me feel better. And clearly there are many of you out there who feel the same way, because my sticker club is going well. My stickers in my shop are selling well. So thank you all for loving stickers, because I love making them. And these are not for sale. These are actually freebies. I have made little Golden Ralph freebies. I've done this before, but these are now glittery, and I'm making them myself, which is so extra special. So these are going to be going out with orders. I had debated if I wanted to include these in my primary shop orders, because Ralph has become a mascot of sorts for my vintage shop. He's the golden skull. He's the golden idol over there. But you all know Ralph. You have known Ralph longer than anyone. You know the Ralph lore. So Ralph will be going out, and of course, I couldn't stop at the golden Ralph, okay? I had to make a fully branded version of Ralph, so he had to get the purple and the fuchsia treatment. I mean, you can't stop me. You can't stop me with these freaking stickers. And the golden ones were traditional, the standard sparkle sticker. The purple ones get my favorite sparkle treatment, which is the holographic crackle. Oh my God. So yeah, little freebie skulls. It's going to be, I think, a random selection. Some orders are going to get the golden Ralph, others are going to get the purple, but freaking cute regardless. Don't you think? Aren't they cute? Oh, so cute. And with that, we come to the end of the vlog, and I will be closing this out with footage of my packaging up the Patreon Sticky Claw Sticker Club orders. Again, please do not go join with the expectation that you will be receiving these, because these are no longer available. I just want to document them visually for myself and for those who are curious. That's why I put them in the vlogs after the fact. So anyway, thank you for joining me for another vlog and for joining me on this little journey. I inserted a little snippet that said, you know, I was being facetious about it. I'm like, ooh, am I on a spiritual journey right now? And then the more I sat back and thought about it, I think it's partially a spiritual journey, but it's really more of a return to myself. It's a return to my spirit that I myself allowed to get stifled by circumstance. And it's nice. The previous year and a half had been extremely rough, and while I'm still in a rough patch, I'm definitely seeing the clarity and the direction that I need to go in. My issue now is not being so rigid in that direction. And once again, to reiterate, life is not easy. An artist's life is not easy. Being true to oneself is not easy. But if I do anything for any of you, aside from entertaining you with the cute shit that I scribble, it is reminding you that living and pursuing what it is that you truly deeply want is not always going to be easy, but damn it, it is going to be worth it. Do not stifle. I don't care what the circumstances are, because what everyone always says is, oh, but society, oh, but my family, oh, but money. Look, living in fear is the worst place to be. What is that saying? That when you are on your deathbed, you regret the things that you didn't try, right? I will not be that person. I've never been that person. And yes, I'm afraid of failure, okay? I am, because if I fail myself, I have zero support system. I've told you all before, I have very few friends, and those that I do have are far-flung. They live in different states, you know, different countries, different whatever. They are living their own lives. I do not depend on anyone but myself. So failure really is not an option. And I think that's one thing that led to, now in hindsight, my living the way that I had been living for 10 years. Because I had been so comfortable, there was really no way for me to fail, right? But having no way to fail in that comfortable little bubble that I was living in also meant that I was not allowing myself room to experiment and room to grow. In my comfortable rigidity, I had stifled my spirit. And now we are back to being the person, or we are getting back to climbing the ladder to being that person who took risks, big ass risks, right? Sometimes they pay off and sometimes they don't. But I don't know where along my path I had suddenly started becoming afraid to be me. Well, that shit stops, and it's about time. And that's what we're doing right now. And again, I'm not trying to be negative, and I hope that this is not coming across as negative. It's just realistic. It is what it is. The key here is when I disappeared, I did definitely disappear off of YouTube for quite a while. You guys all remember. I left that negativity offline because I was defragmenting and repiecing myself together, and I did not want to put that online because I didn't even know what I was going to do, right? But now that my feet are planted more or less firmly on my path once again, this is where I am now bringing you guys all along. This is where I am putting myself back online and doing all of that. And I'm bringing you guys along now that I have a picture of what it is that I'm trying to pursue. I don't want to say I have a clear vision, because that is where my troubles start, is when that rigidity comes in. And I told you, I'm no longer going to only aim for X, Y, and Z. Okay, I'm no longer going to pursue what it is that I want on a straight path. I am just going to let the universe take me where it's going to take me. If something is meant for you, it will not pass you by. As hard as that is to swallow, trust me, I know, because I am stubborn, and when princess wants something, princess gets it. But you know what? Sometimes what I think I want is not what's best for me. And I'm learning that in the house hunt, because I thought I knew what I wanted, and it was becoming way too difficult. If a road is too difficult to the point where you are reaching, or where you are meeting resistance at every single freaking turn, that's a warning sign. That's a sign that you need to change direction. Don't stop pursuing what it is that you want, but the manner in which you are pursuing it, change it. And that's where I am right now. And it's okay. I am not deflated, yes, but not defeated. So we're good. We're handling things in a calm, non-doomsday prophet sort of way. That was not me a few years ago. I was always Miss Paranoia, but if it doesn't work out, failure, We are taking things as they come. When I start to reach, or when I start to meet way too much resistance, that's when I'm immediately catching myself and going, nope, change direction, figure something else out. And that's what we're doing. And you are seeing that in real time. This may be boring to some people, and I understand. If you don't want to join me for this journey, you are free not to. Absolutely. But in this world of social media perfection, there are not enough creatives out there sharing this part, sharing the growing pains, showing the difficulties. I want to do that for you, because I don't want to show you only when things are going well. Because in order for things to go well, in order to have wonderful results, there is going to be resistance. There's going to be points where things get difficult. If I can do it, again, corniness, if I can do it, you can too. Trust me, okay? As I've told you guys before, I have zero support system from anyone. If I fail, it's on me, which is why failure is not an option. But also, why even do I have that idea that I will fail? See, that is part of my problem, is that I shouldn't even allow those negative thoughts to come in. But I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better out of it. Oh, Karla, you can't always be so positive. That's an impossibility. Nay, this is where I will argue with you, because there is always space to be positive. There is always space to cultivate positive energy. The issue is toxic positivity. See, if I was telling you guys, everything is so fine and dandy, and I'm going to go buy a tiny house and everything is wonderful, that is toxic. The journey is going to be positive. The end result will be positive. But getting to that point is going to be a rough ride, as you are seeing. But I'm so happy to have you guys along with me. And I know there are people out there who need to see this. There are people out there who maybe have been watching me for years, who want to pursue a creative life. I don't care how old you are, teenager, middle age, I don't care. You may be too afraid to do it, It's not easy. It's gonna be hard, but I'm here to tell you that it is freaking worth it. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain, and I'm here to remind you guys of the realities of being a creative. It's difficult. It's worth it. And I just love what I do, and I'm not going to stop. So, thank you once again for joining me. Now, this is us at the end of the vlog. Be bad, be good. You know I don't give a damn which. Just make sure you come back in one piece. And I will see you in the next one. And also, I have to say, being out in the boonies, I figured out a way to be able to upload my videos without good internet, because I cannot get good internet out here. It's an impossibility. I've already tried multiple providers. Nobody does it. Nobody's available. But if I lower the quality of my uploads, as in the pixel quality, the resolution, I can upload a 30 to 40 minute video in just a couple of hours. I know that's still crazy, but I can still do it on the internet that I'm on. Before, uploading this 30-minute vlog would have taken me, guys, no exaggeration, 10 hours. And that's one reason why I haven't been uploading long videos. So until I get good internet, we're going to lower the resolution of my videos. No more high definition, which, I mean, whatever. But I can now upload. And it won't take me 10 years. Oh, awesome. Okay. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next vlog. Hey, it's little battles. It's little victories, guys. Let me have that little pleasure. All right. I will see you in the next one.